Hey everybody, what's going on here on the YouTube World Wide Web? And my name's Kev, or aka Big Kev, and I myself am a wrestling fan, professional wrestling fan, like many of you out there are. And I've been pretty much a fan almost all my life. There was a small little area in the early 90s where, I mean, I was still a wrestling fan then, but I didn't quite follow it like I did. Mainly because I didn't have cable, and I would watch maybe the shows that used to come on the weekends, like on Sundays and stuff, but not a lot. I mean, there was a few times in the early years where I wasn't a big fan, but anyways, I am now, and I'm a former backyard wrestler, and I worked for Western Hills Championship Wrestling, aka WHCW. Show, and I just always wanted to have some sort of show. I mean, I'm on in the show already. We have 2 episodes down, but I also wanted like a little hangout talk show type deal where we just chill and talk about things, you know. And I thought professional wrestling would be a good outlet, right? But anyways, I backyard wrestled for, how long was I a backyard wrestler? About 5 years, I'd say I was a backyard wrestler. I mean, I wasn't some spectacular crazy guy. I mean, I didn't wrestle. I mean, our company wasn't some crazy ass fed where we threw each other through light tubes and did all kind of insane BS, you know. We were very careful with our work, and we were pretty choreographed, and we did some good stuff. But safety was always the #1 important thing in our backyard fed. Safety. But anyways, about me, I'm in my early 30s. I turned 18 back when I first started wrestling in the backyard leagues. No, not really a league, it's just our little backyard fed. It wasn't that major. I mean, it was for fun. It was just for fun. It was great. I enjoyed it. It was a really great time. But I still consider myself, and always will consider myself, a backyard wrestler. Okay, I like professional wrestling. Grew up with the WWF. My favorite wrestler back in the day was the Hulkster, of course, Hulk Hogan. But over the years, shortly after the fallout, I mean, I kind of kept my eye on wrestling. I mean, I kind of like Doink in the early 90s. He was cool as hell. Me and my friend Jason, sometimes we'd be in his room and we'd be watching WWF. But anyways, time passed, and I wasn't really much of a wrestling fan. And I mean, I liked wrestling, but I just didn't keep up with it. And eventually, around 96, something caught my eye. Actually, my brother was watching it, and I said, "Hey man, what you doing?" Because we had recently just gotten cable again after a while, and I was watching him. He was watching WCW Monday Nitro, and it was about sometime in '96. And I was like, there's some guys. I know there's Randy Savage running around and Hulk Hogan. But wait a minute, what the hell? Hulk Hogan's a bad guy? That right there sparked my interest greatly back into the wrestling and professional wrestling fandom, and I've never looked back since, baby. But anyways, I was a big WCW fan. At the time, in the late 90s, my favorite wrestler was The Giant. Yeah, I know, but still, he was great. Some of you may not know The Giant. I mean, you know him as The Big Show right now in WWE, but he was a lot trimmer and a lot meaner, and they did his character great in WCW, in my opinion. I mean, WWE, I kind of stopped. I mean, I still like the guy. He's great, but he just wasn't my favorite anymore because WWE turned him into a goof, a joke, or whatever. I mean, he was pretty badass in WCW. But anyways, more of a TNA type of guy. I mean, don't hate on me, man. Don't hate on me. I mean, we all like what we like. You know, different strokes for different folks. But I'm more of a TNA guy. I just don't really like the direction WWE has been lately. I mean, I still watch them kind of. I'll keep my eye on it, see what's going on. All you little Johnnies and Jimmies out there. But TNA is what I like. And anyway, I guess enough about blabbing about me. Get to a few things. With a few things of some news, like Tommy Dreamer. There's something about Tommy Dreamer posting on his, I believe it's Twitter, about some appearances. He said that these 2 final appearances will be my last in TNA, and I mean, I like Tommy Dreamer myself. I mean, well, yeah, I know I've seen a lot of guys dog on Dreamer and just, oh, he should have never joined TNA to begin with, blah, 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 blah. I always liked the man. He was a great wrestler, and at least to me, wrestling isn't always spots and high-flying stuff. There are different kinds of wrestling out there, you know. There isn't just, you can't always be AJ Styles and Bourne and stuff like that, you know. But, what I'd like to say is, I guess he's leaving, and I don't know if he's going to be retiring, or I don't think he's going to head back to the WWE, is he? I don't think so. He might. Basically, this show here, I want to communicate with the fans. Let me know stuff. Ask me some questions. I'll ask you guys questions. What do you guys think? You think Dreamer's done in the ring? Is he done? I don't know. I think he might be retiring from wrestling. He hadn't said so, but I just think he's about tired and ready to give it up. Probably go and take care of his family, his kids, and Beulah. Another thing with TNA is the whole point with China. They told her she joined TNA with a handshake deal or a vocal or whatever, a verbal. That's what I meant, verbal. She joined TNA Wrestling, and I thought it was okay. It was cool to see China again after so many years. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, China. That's right, China. Well, recently China had made her re-debut, or at least an appearance, with TNA Wrestling back in the wrestling world once again after, I don't know, maybe 8 years, 7 years. I can't remember how long it's been since China's been around in the wrestling world. But anyways, from what she signed a verbal agreement with TNA where she would appear to be Kurt Angle's help or mystery partner or whatever to deal with Karen Jarrett. But anyways, she too is probably gone. I'm not 100% sure on that. Basically, she's putting out a new porn movie, and TNA has told her that either the movie is a no-go or she's out of TNA after her 1 or so appearance. But anyways, her 2, 3 appearance. I don't know how many times she appeared already. But anyways, so that's the last I heard. Is I don't know if they're still in some sort of negotiations or what. But to be honest, me and a lot of people think that whole reason she probably even tried to get back with TNA Wrestling was probably so she could help promote her stupid video. I mean, who wants to see that? Good God. I mean, yeah, she has one already, and that was only for the mildly curious at best. Who would want to watch another one? But anyways, I guess she just felt, I think that's the only reason she wanted to get back into wrestling, was for the exposure to help sell her damn video. That's what I'm thinking out of it. But you know what? If that's what it is, we don't want you back, China. We don't want you back if that's what it is. We don't want to see you if you just want to take advantage of the wrestling world. What's next? What's next on the agenda? Okay, today's main topic I want to discuss with you all is the passing of Macho Man Randy Savage. I mean, when I thought about doing these videos, because I wanted to share experiences and I know there's a huge, huge wrestling fan base on YouTube and the internet. Put out some videos where we can discuss it and talk about experiences with other fans through these videos, and I just feel like I want to share my experiences now over the years. But to me, Macho Man Randy Savage was one of the top wrestling guys, top wrestlers, period. I mean, to me, in my own eyes and my vision, the greatest wrestler of all time is Hulk Hogan, in my opinion. You guys may not think that, but the man put wrestling back on the map. And he just made wrestling what it is. And to me, the second guy was the Macho Man Randy Savage. He was highly charismatic, an intense individual, amazing. I loved everything he did. His appearances in movies like Spider-Man, and of course the Ready to Rumble film, even though he had a small appearance in that movie. But I enjoyed his work tremendously, greatly, everything. The man was and is and always will be a legend. I enjoyed his Slim Jim commercials; those were great, man. If you ever seen Macho Man Slim Jim commercials, maybe you were too young or forbid, not even born yet when those were running. But go on YouTube and look up Slim Jim commercials, man. They're a hoot. The Macho Man's awesome. I woke up and that was the first thing I heard was my mom said that, hey, she said that Macho Man Randy Savage has passed on. And my first instinct was, is it real? Because, you know, I mean, Hulk Hogan had over the past year or so, there's been 3 reports that Hulk Hogan was dead. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because, you know, people like to be jerks and just like to post stupid crap like that. And that was my first reaction. Is it real? Is it BS? But then my mom started telling me more about it. Telling me TMZ reported it, so that he had a heart attack and crashed his car and didn't make it. And my heart sank, man. I was like, oh my God! It just got me, man. It just got me in. I came in, sat down on the computer, started looking up everything, seeing all the news reports and pictures of him, and just everyone pouring out their emotions to the man. And he was a great wrestler. I'm gonna miss him. He truly was an amazing champion through and through. And it's no secret to people who know me that I love the New World Order, the NWO. And of course, Mr. Savage was a member of the NWO for a long time. He was a big member of the NWO, and he was one of the founding members of the NWO Wolfpack with Kevin Nash. And I sat down, looked over what everyone was saying about him, and man, I'll tell you, it got me pretty good. And yeah, I won't lie, I'll admit it, I cried some manly tears. I just sat there and I felt so. My eyes teared up and softly rolled down my cheeks, man. It felt unreal to me, man. I mean, yeah, I know I was sad. I was upset when Eddie died and the whole mess with Chris Benoit and stuff. But man, Savage has hit me hard. I mean, yeah, even Owen was pretty bad, but I still didn't really shed any tears over that. But Savage, this guy I've known almost all my life, and after that hit, man, it was just it. I mean, well, okay, basically, I want to ask you guys, I want to ask all you guys to share your experiences on the topics I've touched today. And the video is going a little longer than I hoped, so I'm going to start wrapping it up. And I'm very, very, very thankful that you guys are anyone who wants to watch my show. And I promise I'm going to do a lot more for this show. I'm going to have a nice little hangout area, and I'm gonna have my buddies with me who all were also backyard wrestlers, and we're gonna discuss some cool things. And I don't know if y'all can hear that or not, but anyways, it's gonna be a cool show, and I'm really want to interact with the fans out there. So please, please, please let me know what you think, and please comment, and let's discuss some good times, our memories of wrestling, and basically let's make this YouTube videos our own private little forum where we can discuss wrestling and memories and moments and news and anything we want to discuss about. So okay guys, thanks for everything, and I'll check you later with my next vid. Over and out.